Friday, so long to summer, hello to winter. No, it's September long weekend. Labor Day is here. Welcome to the Beach House Beach Bunker. I'm Tyler Glen, and this is the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Exciting times, exciting times. It's Friday, a fantastic Friday, Keyboard Friday, and into September long weekend, the Labor Day long weekend, the last kick at the cat before the kids are back at class. Coming up on the show today, we're going to talk long weekend stuff. Big plans for long weekend. What do you got going on? Is it in the backyard? Is it at the beach? We're going to find out. Also, football food for Sunday. It is wall-to-wall football. There was like 12 college games on yesterday. It was fantastic. NFL getting back into full swing. Of course, we got the Labor Day Classic, 2 Labor Day games coming up this weekend. Football fever. And really, you don't even have to watch a game. It's about the good food. The football is the number one sport for great food. That's why we love it. One of the reasons. Cracker Barrel fans, they bullied the corporation into rewinding the clock, to going back in time, to the old logo, to the old way of doing things. And it has caused a bit of an online stir this morning for other restaurants. Pizza Hut has jumped out to say, hey, do you know that there's a couple of our restaurants that haven't changed at all? And people are going bananas. They are loving it. The old Pizza Huts with the red plastic cups. And it's got me thinking, what other restaurants and or stores would we like to see go back to the way things were? We determined yesterday at the end of the show, if you hung on long enough, that 80s nostalgia is just growing exponentially in popularity as the world continues to unravel. So a little bit more nostalgia for your Friday edition of TGS. I've got good news with the weather, and I've got sad news with the weather. First, the good news. The good news is that we're going to have a beautiful, beautiful Labor Day long weekend. As you may have seen in my post, it's pretty darn near perfect for this time of year. Pretty darn near perfect. We are going to have temperatures in the 30s all long weekend. So then you're saying to yourself, then what the hell's the bad news? What could possibly be bad about that? Well, we have our first look at the back-to-school weather forecast, and the back-to-school forecast is not quite as kind. It is it's going to be chilly for that first day back at class. There's just no two ways about it. It's 3 degrees, could be frosty even, a little bit frosty for that first day back at school. Here's a look at the weather forecast for the long weekend. First, the good stuff. Oh, man, 30 today, 31 for Saturday. Sunday, 29. Monday, 28. Nothing but sunshine. It's holding. Even the overnight lows. Look at the overnight lows. Look at the overnight lows. 12, 13, 12. Beautiful for campfires, beautiful for camping, beautiful for passing out under a spruce tree at the campground because your family won't let you back in the tent because you smell like tequila and bologna. I had a friend that was doing that one time. But if you had to pass out under the spruce tree, no problemo, Tim, no problemo. But you can see there's a proverbial fly in the ointment. And the fly is coming for the first day of school. So we get back, we're packing up the campsite, and we're sad on Monday because the long weekend is over, and we're putting everything together, and you're loading up, and it starts to rain a little bit. Look at that. It's going to wait until that last picnic basket gets loaded in the car. Boo-boo, loaded the picnic baskets. And we'll head for home. And then it starts to rain. And then it starts to get cool. And then Tuesday, Tuesday's going to be a tough one. I'm not going to lie. We're going to need each other on Tuesday. We're going to need Beach Bunker 7.0, 12.0, triple extra large, 5XL on Tuesday because it's going to be rainy and dreary. We're going to be full of barbecue from long weekend. We're going to be hungover. And we're going to be, tomorrow's the big day. The kids go back to school, so then the rains, they'll clear out just as we're trying to get the kids to sleep on Tuesday. And then the bottom falls out, and we are going to get cold, down to 3. So by the time the kids are ready for school on Wednesday, not a great day for shorts and sandals. I know. I'm sorry, I missed your shorts and sandals, but +3, ooh, that is frosty. But anyway, that could change because, today's Friday. We got lots of time between then and now, and lots can happen between now and then. Coming up also on the show today, we're going to talk a bit about the revival of the dead business. What are you talking about? Well, PV Mart closes its doors, can't do business. PV Mart is done. Stick a fork in it. It's finished. It's a spirit Halloween in our town. That's not true. PV Mart is coming back. And it's been confirmed. And guess what happened yesterday? Confirmation that Zellers is coming back. Yes, you heard correct. And I'm not talking about, a little store inside another store like in a Canadian Tire. This is a standalone, all by itself. We don't have confirmation on whether Zellers is going to get a cafeteria or not, but I know a lot of people are excited if that was to come to pass. But we've got the details on PV Mart's comeback, Zellers comeback. Elon's robots are running in the streets. 2 up and 1 down. Family Channel they're gone. They're leaving. They're packing up the family and they're leaving Canada. We've got that. And how bad are things getting in our little city of Winnipeg next to us? Maybe you saw this, but now it's making national news and international news that thefts in Winnipeg are getting so out of control. People are stealing gutters. And we have the video. If you don't believe, Tyler, you're so exaggerating. You exaggerate so much. Well, that's true. But this is crazy sauce. You can only get $5 for the aluminum. Is it aluminum? I think so. That you get off the... I just don't get it. And they arrested a group of organized criminals in Winnipeg yesterday who had created a chop shop for bikes in the bush. They had the gumption. They had just enough effort to go and steal bikes, then chop them up for parts. And when police got a warrant and busted this place in the bush, in an encampment, everything was organized. It's like, Tim, what'd you steal today? We got like 14, we got some 10 speeds here. Where do you want these wheels? They had them all organized. They had everything organized. Why are we not? This is what the government needs to do. Create an environment so these people can go legit. It looks like they want to have a bicycle parts store. They're doing it anyway, illegally, in the bush. Crazy. And then we'll take a look at some of the weirdest things ever stolen. From a penis. Yes, someone stole a penis. Likely hardened criminals. Oh, no, I didn't do that. Oh, God. Anyway, we'll get to it. We'll give you the long and the short of it. Oh, no. God, that's terrible. Shame. Shame on you, Tyler Glen. Shame on you. Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Long weekend Friday. As I'm rambling, I'm sorry. We're going to get to yesterday's good thing. Get your good stuff ready to go. This is the big one into the weekend. What happened yesterday? Take us over the finish line, would you? Road Reverend and Zumba Bernice. Oh, my God, I got to fly in here. Zumba Bernice, Road Reverend on Twitch this morning. Jody's over on Facebook. Ron is over on X. Tracy is here. That's Tracy. Roger is on Twitch. Hi, Tracy. Angela's on Facebook. And Richard's here, too, on Facebook to wish everybody happy Friday. Like Angie's emojis of lots of beer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beer emojis and sunshine emoji and coffee emoji and excited about the weekend. Patricia Ann Heffron is back for a little bit more Friday fun on Facebook. Hello, Pat. Good to see you. Welcome. Hope you've got some fun weekend plans ready to rock and roll. KDD 4380 is here on Twitch, too. Cindy is here on Twitch. Good morning. What a beautiful sunrise. Oh, and there's more where that came from. We've got like 3 more days of sunrise, sunsets, sunrise, sunsets. Get your beers, get them ready to go, and your fire pits. Happy Keyboard Friday, Nick Adams. Good to see you, Nick. Happy good morning, good Friday morning into the long weekend. Quentin's here. Both Quentin and Nick are on Twitch. Ryan's over on Twitch today. Hello. He's ready for some football. I knew there was some college games on last night. I had no idea there'd be so many. Oh, my God. I had so many college games to choose from. It's crazy. Crazy. Guess who was in Nebraska? Travis and Taylor. She's showing off her rock. It's gotten to the point where TV networks aren't just showing her watching the game anymore. They're at a college game showing the two of them watching the college game. They're so adorable. They're so adorable. Quentin is excited about the Labor Day Classic. Don't forget, TransCanada, Tim Hortons, the Bomber Store is going to do a pop-up for people that want merch. Quentin will be there, likely buying all his Bomber merch. He's a big Bomber fan. Go figure. Bomber fans. Ugh. Janine is here this morning on Facebook. Good morning. Have a great long weekend, everybody. Oh, yes. Oh, and now the football emojis come in. Oh, everybody loves the football. Oh, you love the food with it. Oh, some of the food that people cook up for football games is fantastic. It's all about the food. I mean, it's baseball is a close second for good food. Hockey, meh. You know what's bad is basketball. Ugh. Chicken fingers. Who wants chicken fingers? Oh, so who am I showing a picture of here? Ryan just sends me random football pictures. Okay, random. I don't know what these are. A couple of football guys turned pro wrestlers. I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking at here. But hey, heard you talking about football. We need to show some football pictures. It's a good thing. Good thing to have so much football on. Yes, it is the most wonderful time of the year. The barbecue's going and football is showing and it is finally here. It's football season and it's time to sit on the couch. See you in February. Say goodbye to your family if you're a football fan. See you in February. Goodbye. Ryan says that was his good thing. Is that an old picture of you? Is that a retro picture? What's going on, Ryan? What is happening with these pictures? If you do send pictures, sometimes a little caption is and you're welcome to. Good thing. We like to showcase good stuff. Nephew named captain for the university football team. Excellent. The nephew is captain of the university football team. That is fantastic. What football team? That is great. And which one's the nephew? I'm hoping the bigger one. Well, it doesn't really matter. As they say in football, there's a position for all. Big guys, small guys, fast guys, slow guys, doesn't matter. It's all awesome. Well, congratulations. That kicks off yesterday's good thing. Woohoo! Yeah! Let's do it. Number 14. There he is in his mask. Ready to tackle. We're ready to tackle. We're ready to go. Ready to go. You got your deep fried cheese curds? Check. Hot dogs? Check. Nachos? Check. Chicken wings? Check. Hut. All right. It's time for football, baby. Football, baby. Okay, yesterday's good thing. Oh, my God, they were at a football game. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. They were at a football game. There they are. This is on ESPN. Oh, my God, the two of them. You want a good thing. You got to. Oh, my God, look at the two of them. There they are. Oh, my God. Oh, who cares about the score? Take the score off. Zoom in closer. Show her hand. I want to see The Rock. Oh, my God. Who are those people? Who cares about those people? Put Taylor Swift back on. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, that's just nowhere near enough of us to see this couple. What are they talking about? It's like he's already ignoring her. He's mansplaining football to somebody else. She's trying to get into the there's trouble in paradise. I can see it already. She's already got that pissed off look. Oh, you know what, Travis? Get used to it, man. Get used to it. You've signed up for something you can't pull out of now, man. There's no turning back. Got 800 million reasons you should be including her in your little football conversation. You got to include her, man. Obviously at the Cincinnati-Nebraska college game yesterday, the two of them, the Lovebirds. Nick says, last time I was in Winnipeg, I was surprised and heartbroken how many 7-Eleven locations that have been closed down. There's still a few. They're going extinct. Too many break-ins. It's too wild and crazy, man. Too many break-ins. Good morning, Melanie. Nice to see you getting into the yesterday's good thing. Cindy said they did get a little bit of rain yesterday, and Ryan is celebrating that university captain's honors. Congratulations. That is awesome. Okay, Zumba Bernice says, GT picked up a little good thing in Winnipeg yesterday. Didn't even lick one yet. Brain is not computing. Why is Zumba Bernice licking things? What are you licking? Oh, she got some Harry Potter Krispy Kreme donuts. So I have to ask you, Zumba Bernice, who the hell is eating all those? Zumba Bernice is like a fitness guru. Don't lie to me. You're selling these over on Richmond Avenue. You need a business license to sell those, by the way. You can't just pawn those off. There's no way you're eating all those. You're making Mr. Zumba Bernice eat those, aren't you? You can't take all those. I demand to know where they're going as soon as possible. Hey, you need to be going to Auto Fashion. If you've got hail, you've got some scratches, you've got some dents, there's nobody better in the business than our friends at Auto Fashion. From pesky dents to dazzling showroom shine, Auto Fashion has you covered inside and out. They're MPI and SGI accredited, and again, if you or someone you know gets hit by hail, it's wizardry what they're able to do over there at Auto Fashion. But they are taking claims from all over the place because a lot of places are backed up, especially in the Portage area, up in the Interlake area where there was a few storms that produced quite a bit of hail this summer. So if you know of somebody that's in need of some hail repair, please refer them to our friends at Auto Fashion. Without them, there's no show. 255 17th Street North behind Lee's Buffet and Best West Pet Foods. And again, Kuiper's Family Bakery. If you're loading up on breads for the weekend, please see my friends at Kuiper's Family Bakery over on First Street. The best hamburger and hot dog buns you're going to have in your life, bar none. Tyler approved. Now, what you do with those buns is up to you, but I'll tell you, the buns are first class for your hamburgers, your hot dogs, your smokies, maybe even a chicken burger if you're so inclined. You've got to get your hot dog and hamburger buns for the long weekend at Kuiper's Family Bakery. Garlic toast, cheese biscuits to go maybe with some fried chicken. Pizza buns, sausage rolls, or you want some sweet treats. Make it Kuiper's Family Bakery. At 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner beside Tasties. And our friends at Eplaw Office, where construction continues on their expansion over on 18th Street. Building lasting relationships is at the core of everything they do. They're so good at taking legal speak and putting it into plain speak, and that's why they're so successful and thus have to expand. And thus, that's why there's a little bit of dust right now. So they do apologize for the inconvenience, but they are open, and they're taking new clients, of course, for real estate, corporate law, and estate law. You'll find them at 642 18th Street, Unit A, right across from the RBC. Yesterday's good thing. What else do we got yesterday? Tracy Rogers says, her GT, my son's football team, Massey, won their game against Crocus yesterday. Whoa, high school's already playing. That's fantastic. Yay, Tracy. My son is alumni of the Massey Vikings. And, Crocus is my second favorite team, I guess. That's fantastic. Once a Viking, always a Viking. And, that's why he went to that school. He knows I'm a Vikings fan of the NFL, and I'm just joking. It just worked out that way. Lots of Vikings all over. So many Swedes and Norwegians in the area. Lots of Vikings. That's fantastic. Good job. Here comes the high school football season. Exciting times. But I have to tell you, and I don't know if it's still there because it's been a while since I've been at a high school football game, but I do love Neyland, too, because Neyland has the best food services of all the high school football teams. I know that. I know. I go to watch football. I don't even know what the teams are. Neyland has done a great job putting together. They got hot dogs and chips. At least they used to. I don't know if that little cafeteria at the football field is something that's still going. I sure hope it is. When my kid played, it was like, they're playing Neyland again. That's awesome. They got good food. Going to Kuiper's today, says Tracy. Get some buns. Might need a sweet treat. Oh, good job. Good job. You'll love it. Oh, Yellow Jacket has a GT from yesterday. Went out for some wings with our neighbors. Bone in or bone out? That's what I'm always asking. Bone in or bone out? Is it chicken fingers for adults? Or did you? I could do either. I love Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, could we use one of those? Wouldn't that be great? Man, Buffalo Wild Wings is incredible. Zumba Bernice says, my son played for the Vikings way back, too. Also a Vikings player. Where are those donuts? Where are those? Where's Harry Potter? Zumba Bernice, where's Harry? Where's Harry? Wow, those look fantastic. Also, starting this weekend in Canada at your local grocery retailer in the pop section, if you are a fan of Fanta, the new Fanta Halloween collection drops this weekend. And yes, this is in Canada, so you can get Chucky on your can of Fanta Chucky Punch. You can get, I don't know who that bear is on the orange. Strawberry. Oh, look at that. Mike Myers Pineapple. Strawberry, the Grabber Strawberry. The Grabber? That doesn't seem appropriate in 2025. The Grabber? What? Well, that's Freddy Fazbear Orange and Chucky. Ryan says, I heard there's a Jimmy John's opening in Winnipeg. Yes, that's like old news, Ryan. You missed that show. That's why you have to be tuned in every show that ever exists on our show. We're on top of it. There's going to be 2 of them, actually. See, it's comments like this that leave me deflated because Ryan missed the most important show, the Jimmy John's show. What the hell? I thought we were tight, Ryan. I thought you never missed a show. What the I'm kidding around. And I'm drinking because it's a Friday. I'm drinking coffee. Well, there's Fanta to be had. So anyway, that's going to be in store starting today. So now you can say, hey, I knew that. I caught that on the Tyler Glen show. I know. Also, PV Mart is coming back. Zellers is coming back. Not just a little pop-up store. We're getting a big one. We're getting the department store. The big question on everyone's mind. Will the cafeteria come back, though? Will we get those great eats at the Zellers like we used to have once upon a time? And speaking of once upon a time, we will go back in time to some of our favorite restaurants and how they used to be. It worked for the Cracker Barrel crew. They screamed loud enough. They made a big stink, and they switched the logo back. They put the antiques back in the restaurant. It's fantastic. So what restaurants do we need to change back? Al Greiner is here on Facebook. Hello. Cindy's making fun of Zumba Bernice, who is covered in icing right now, and she agrees. Rick O'Donnell is here coming out of the lurkers bench. Rick O'Donnell, why you younger, you want bone in. When you're a senior, it's bone out. Everybody's a comedian. I don't know, Rick. Explain it to us. Are we still talking about chicken wings? Oh, it's Friday. Thank you. Cross the finish line we go. Thanks for your good thing. We'll see you again on Tuesday. No show on Monday because it is the long weekend. We will be back again Tuesday, and it's gonna be a hangover show. We're gonna need good things, but I'm sure you're gonna have lots of fun. Please be safe this weekend. Please don't drink and drive this weekend, but have lots of fun this long weekend. Okay, show is getting underway. We're gonna do a beach break. Back with more in a second.
Sun is up. Let's split the day. Oh yeah, Friday's here, gonna start to play.
Long weekend.
Beach bunker, feel the heat. Dance all night, move those feet. Waves crashing, music loud. Feel the vibe, join the crowd. Sun seekers, time to shine. Weekend love will be fine. It's the weekend, let's get wild. Party hard, feel the vibe. Sun seekers all day long. Dance the night, sing our song. Games and laughs, surf the wave. No more work, time to rave. Sunset glow, colors blend. Fun won't stop, never end. Feel the rumble undertow, beach bunker where it grows. Sun and sand, laughter sweet. Grooving down, feel the beat. It's the weekend, let's get wild. Party hard, feel the vibe. Sun seekers all day long. Dance the night, sing our song. Yeah. Oh yeah. Games and laughs, surf the wave. No more work, time to rave. Sunset glow, colors blend. Fun won't stop, never end. Feel the rumble undertow. Beach bunker where it grows. Sun is up, let's spread the day. Oh yeah. Friday's here, gonna start to play. Yeah. Beach bunker, feel the heat. Dance all night, move those feet. It's the weekend, let's get wild. Party hard, feel the vibe. Sun seekers all day long. Dance the night, sing our song. Yeah.
Now Cindy's getting on the retro bus of the old songs we used to have. Good morning, Pebbles. Oh, hey, Pebbles is here for the keyboard. Pebbles is ready for the long weekend. Oh, I hope you guys have a fun weekend. Hope it's relaxing. Hope you get some downtime. Get those batteries all charged up and ready to go again so that you are ready to rock and roll next week. Take a look at this beautiful sunshine. Oh, my God, you guys. We have waited all summer for this. Seriously, though. Seriously. Dude, we have waited for weather like this. You have got to get out of work early. No, this should be declared a holiday of the Friday of the long weekend. Oh, my God. 12 degrees already. It is gorgeous. And we have just 5 days, 1 hour, 28 minutes left until the kids are back at school. So get those batteries charged up. Get rested and relaxed so that you can take on the week next week. Your back to school countdown brought to you by Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of Manitoba. Creasy Hot Tub and Billiards, they are set up. They had day one of the giant tent sale happening in the parking lot of Canadians on 18th Street at Keystone Center. You'll see them all set up there, the tents, the jacuzzi hot tubs. It's the no-tax savings event. Save up to $8,000 off of hot tubs and no tax. Up to $10,000 off swim spas and 0% financing on the no tax sale. 4-person hot tubs starting at $7,900, like $45 a month. So keep that in mind. It'll be happening this weekend right up until September the 7th, Canadians parking lot over at the Keystone Center. Your weather is just so stupendous. Cindy has got retro vibes on the brain. She misses the steel drums from season 1. Do I still even have those? I gotta, let me just say, is this them here? I don't know if this is that one of them? Is that one? Yeah. Oh my God. That does seem like so long ago, doesn't it? Okay, maybe I'll play those at 8 o'clock because we've got retro themes going on here. Anyway, Lillian, good morning on Facebook. Hello, have a wonderful long weekend. Pebbles is like, yeah, that's the one. Woo! Okay, we'll do it at 8. We'll go retro, old school. I miss some of these old retro restaurants. I get it. 30 degrees today, 31 for Saturday, Sunday 29, Monday 28. Just perfect. Congratulations, Sunseekers, because you know what? We'll be looking for beach time after this weekend. This is it. This is the pinnacle of summer. Zumba Bernice says she's going to be spending the weekend cleaning the pool, fluffy. Oh, no. You should be doing that as soon as the show is over, so you can just be enjoying the pool. This should be like a pool super weekend. Fluffing the outdoor couch cushion, spend it all weekend outside. Yes, eating Harry Potter donuts while in the pool. That sounds kind of like it might be a bit of a problem. Might get icing in the pool. Oh, well, better than other stuff, I guess. No show Monday, right? Cindy says that is correct. No show on Monday, Sunseekers. I will be over at Zumba Bernice's swimming in her pool without her permission, and thus police will be called. We call this a publicity stunt for the fall ratings period. It's this time of year when all the radio stations start giving away any and all money that they've got because they need to get their ratings up so that they can continue to sell advertise. Ratings season, and I got to join in the fun. So I will, nothing like a little B&E on the front page of the local newspaper. Local streamer caught swimming naked in a pool. Gets hauled away. Oh, my God, front page. Oh, blue moon. I would never do that. It's okay. Sorry to even paint that picture for you. Let's get the sad news out of the way before we really get into it this morning. Family Channel is closing down. They couldn't secure a deal with Rogers and Bell, so the family is... Wait a second, that logo looks familiar. I can't remember where I've seen this logo before. Holy crap, doesn't that logo look like some other company that's got F in the title? It kind of does, doesn't it? And it's even... Holy shit, it's the same colors. Looks like Facebook. And Family has been around, or did Family copy Facebook, or did Facebook copy Family? Now, I know nobody's watching traditional cable anymore, but it's kind of sad. They were the ones, I think, that brought us SpongeBob SquarePants, didn't they? Once upon a time. Yeah, Life with Derek. Minecraft. Peanuts programming. Oh. Family Channel, Family Junior, Wild Brain TV, and Telemagino, that's the French language kids, are all no longer commercially viable, so they will be shutting them down. And this is the weekend that my first radio station also gets shuttered. 880 CKLQ will be no more as of the 31st at midnight. They'll turn the power off, and there will be no more music flowing through the tubes at the AM transmitter. Now, they do have the FM transmitter still operating at 91.5, and so that will continue to go. But AM is done. AM, I never thought I'd see it. Can you imagine? Back in the heydays of Swap and Shop? Do you remember Swap and Shop? My buddy Steve Antea used to do Swap and Shop. It was one of the most listened to radio programs in the history of radio programs. People would buy and sell stuff on the radio. They would buy and sell ice cream pails. They would buy and sell false teeth. It was pretty amazing. And in fact, Howard Stern, once upon a time, actually tried to prank my buddy Steve on the Swap and Shop show in August of 2010. August the 13th, 2010. Howard Stern's even gone now. He's trying to get a new contract, but I don't think it's going to work. I think Howard's gone now. KDD 4380 says it was always a big deal when your grandma would call and wish you a happy birthday on 880. Oh, yeah. Bill Turner. And I remember sitting at my kitchen table getting ready for school. The school cancellations and stuff, you'd be like, yes, oh my God, school cancellation. It was the only place to get them was on AM radio. You'd be listening there, and they'd say, Rolling River School Division is closed today because of storms. You'd be like, yes, this is fantastic. There was no social media, no morning television program. That's how the information flowed. And as KDD said, when it was your birthday, you could hear your grandma, hello, I would just like to wish my grandson, Tyler and Erickson, a very happy birthday. Okay, thanks a lot for calling. Bye. And then he'd go on to the next one. And you thought you were famous. You thought, okay, now I'm going to go to school and I'm going to just sign autographs for everybody because I got on it was called the Happy Line. And I'm famous now. So, I'd have a limousine take me to school. I'd have... I'd show up. I'd have babes on each arm. Yeah, I was on the Happy Line. Got the babes. Got babes. I quickly forgot that literally tens of thousands of people every year do the same thing, but it didn't matter. It was so special. It was so incredible. Having your birthday on the radio. And, of course, it was the first time that I'd ever turned a microphone on and actually got paid to do that. Now, I did an internship at a radio station in Saskatoon. That is a trivia question no one cares about. Sun 102, it was called. It was the first time I ever cracked a microphone and had other people listening. I think there might have been 4. But the first time I actually got paid to do it was on 880 CKLQ. First radio paycheck I ever cashed for $710 for a month's work. It was awesome. Do you know how long it takes to make $710 in 2025? What? I could go on social assistance and make. Oh, anyway, I had fun. It's a good time. Working middle of the night. Had good times. Melanie's memories of 880 include Bill Turner in the morning. Oh, man. And then when I went to radio school and came out in 1991, and the people that I had spent my entire childhood listening to on the radio, they were our local celebrities. The fact that I got to work with them right alongside them, I was a colleague of them, and even to this day is still a thrill for me. I know it bothers them. It's because so much time has passed, but it's still a thrill that I got the chance to work with them, and really blessed to still be very good friends with Steve Antea, which is, to me, mind-boggling. If I could talk to my younger self at that kitchen table and say, hey, you know what's going to happen to you? Let me tell you what's going to happen to you. You're going to get to do this and that and the other thing, and then you're going to be, hanging out with these guys. Get out of here. Yeah, I can't believe I just had my birthday on the radio. That's good enough for me. That's all the fame I can handle. And, it was great working with those guys. And then in 2017, you could see that AM radio was on the downturn, and that they had to add FM to kind of keep it going. But interestingly enough, most of the people on AM didn't even understand what the hell that even meant. What is the difference between AM and FM? And it reminds us that when you're doing some kind of business, whether it be an auto mechanic or real estate, or you've got some product or services you offer, it's people see it differently, right? They just hear music and people talking. That's all it is. Tracy's disappointed. She says, I liked Howard. Well, he's gotten old. It's time for his. Zumba Bernice says he was too raunchy, but the celebrity interviews were great. Remember when he interviewed Donald Trump? Some of that stuff coming back to haunt him. Cindy said, when I was on the birthday greetings, I probably signed thousands of autographs. Oh, it was crazy. I had to get special witness protection. And you're the kid that had his birthday greeting on Q Country. Yes. Janine says, Bill Turner's twin brother was my science teacher back in the day. Look at the 3 degrees of separation. So, as in tribute to the ending of 880, I will play my friend Steve Antea doing Swap and Shop in August of 2010. This is when Howard Stern called Steve. Actually, it's a couple of his cronies, Richard and Sal. And they're trying to pull a prank on Steve, but Steve got the best of them. Have a listen to this.
Sal and Richard were busting balls the other day, too. Did I ever play you the one where they call up and then the radio host at Tradio knows it's Sal and Richard now?
No.
Yeah, that's pretty good. They called Tradio this time, and now I guess at Tradio they finally figured out that Sal and Richard are the two guys calling them, and they know them by name and everything.
Let's grab another call, and then we're going to read some emails. Hi there, Swap and Shop. Can I help you?
Good morning, Swap and Shop.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, go ahead. This is Swap and Shop.
Yes, go ahead.
Right, go ahead. Swap and Shop.
Yes, that would be helpful.
It sure would be helpful. Swap and Shop.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Hello, Swap and Shop.
Hi, Swap and Shop.
Yes, can I help you?
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, Swap and Shop.
Yeah, can I help you? Go ahead with your item.
Hi there, Swap and Shop. Can I help you?
Hello there, Swap and Shop.
Hi, you guys again. Richard, Sal, how you doing?
Well, who's those guys?
Listen, I know you guys at Satellite Radio are having a tough time these days. So listen, thanks a lot for calling, Sal or Richard, whichever one you are. It's good talking to you.
That's messed up with somebody else. You reach Swap and Shop.
Bye-bye. Hi there, Swamp and Shop. Can I help you?
Hello there, Swap and Shop. Can I help you?
You guys again. You see, I just had either Richard or Sal. Then I've got the other Richard or Sal on the line.
Oh, it's Rusty. I don't know those names, but I'd like to welcome you to Swap and Shop.
Well, thanks a lot for your help. And once again, it's nice helping out you guys and Satellite Radio because, Satellite Radio is really going down the tube. So remember, real radio still exists. Thanks, guys.
You got him back, see? Satellite radio's going
Hey,
down
I'm
the
on
tube.
real radio.
It's going down. He's on real radio and Tradio. Hey, Vic.
Yeah. Way to go, Steve. Yeah. Took down Stern. Bet you didn't know that one of our local guys took down the Sternmeister. My buddy Steve. Farewell, CKLQ. Farewell, 880. It has been fantastic, and thank you for all you did for this little kid from Erickson and to get my start. And it's going to be sad to shut the tubes off, but as we say, all good things come to an end. So that's how she goes. What isn't going to be coming to an end anytime soon is Headley's Health Hut Customer Appreciation Days. Every Friday at the end of the month, the last Friday of every Friday, we're going to have deals. It's the last Friday of every month. Headley's Health Hut has Customer Appreciation Day. And, of course, today is no different. If you go to Headley's Health Hut, there is going to be some extra special deals. They've got 20% off all beauty, cosmetic, essential oils, diffusers. Health First Network products are 20% off. All beauty, cosmetic items, essential oils, and diffusers are 10% off. Regular price supplements are 10% off, and all proteins and greens are 10% off. They open at 9:30 this morning, open until 7 o'clock tonight, and they'll be sampling this very popular product. I posted this yesterday, and it's got a lot of reaction. I guess people, you want to have a hot cup of something in the morning, and it's not necessarily off-the-charts caffeine-filled. It's instant herbal beverage, chicory, cacao, collagen, turmeric, dandelion, cinnamon, cayenne. Wow. Instant beverage blend. They're going to be sampling that today, along with some breakfast cereal, I believe. This is protein breakfast cereal. It's amazing. I wish that we could have had this when I was a kid. Rainbow Hoops, but it's all protein, 0 grams of sugar, 9 grams of protein. Also, super popular product. Cinnamon Crisps, Honey O's, and Rainbow Hoops. Sample those today. That'll be over at Headley's Health Hut. Again, they are Westman's #1 vitamins, supplements, health food store at 1314 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. I'm not a big cinnamon fan myself. I'd be going for the Rainbow Hoops. I like the fact it's got lots of protein in it. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, 1500 Richmond Avenue, Westman's #1 EV dealership. There's more chargers coming. The batteries are lasting longer and longer. And the distance you can take one of these electric vehicles is getting farther and farther. It's pretty amazing. Westman's #1 EV dealership is Murray GM in Brandon. Might be a good weekend to take one for a spin. The Equinox, the Blazer, the Silverado, or the Hummer. Save big on fuel. Enjoy lower maintenance with no oil changes and fewer moving parts. 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And at Leon's Furniture Superstore, this is the big weekend of the giant liquidation sale. Time is running out. Time is running out. They took 2 days to close the store and give you extra special savings at Leon's. It's a once-a-year event. They've got to clean out a lot of the merchandise to make room for the new stuff coming in. They need your help. You could help them out. There's yellow everywhere in the store, and I know that their logo's yellow, but we're talking yellow tags, which means complete clearance discount. 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon, the giant liquidation sale is on now, but you got to run in there to take advantage of it, okay? So we've got the inside scoop on the on the Zellers and PV Mart. But first, things are getting worse when it comes to theft. Remember when we had that moment in time where it seemed like every other day that catalytic converters were being stolen from people's cars because they wanted to use the copper? Well, apparently now we need I guess the tariffs on aluminum have caused problems because now gutters, your downspouts, your eaves troughs could soon start disappearing.
Garden City got an unwelcome surprise earlier this week. Someone went through the back lane, ripping out as many downspouts as they could find. And it all happened in broad daylight. CTV's Danton Unger joins us now live. So, Dan,
oh my God,
do we know why someone would go to all this trouble to steal downspouts?
Well, the homeowners I spoke with believe they were probably wanting to sell them for scrap. They say it's not worth that much, and the whole situation has left them frustrated and a bit confused.
This is stupid. This is ridiculous.
Harrison Mariano couldn't believe what he saw when he checked the security footage of his Garden City area home Tuesday afternoon.
I can't believe it. This is my first time to see like this.
In broad daylight, a silver minivan pulls up and the driver gets out, walks to the house across the lane, and rips off the downspouts, stuffing them in the van before walking to Mariano's home and doing the same thing.
It's really sad if you think of it. Why a person can do that? It's nothing. It's nonsense.
His wasn't the only house hit.
I thought it was a prank or something.
Rick Morera lives next door, and he says the exact same thing happened to him.
I have no words. It's mind-boggling why someone would want to take a downspout.
Just walking down this back lane, I've counted at least 10 other homes that have had the same thing happen.
Listen, it's aluminum. It's worth, if you could take the downspouts off an entire home, you might get $10 to $20 worth of aluminum. And that could buy you can you even get a 26 for $20 anymore? Maybe, what can you get for $20? But listen, if you did 10 homes at $20 a home, that's $200. If it's not tied down, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to get stolen. It's 2025. They're stealing the eaves troughs right off your home.
Their downspouts ripped off and stolen. Morera believes whoever did this is collecting the aluminum to sell for scrap, but he says they need to steal a lot of downspouts to make any substantial money.
I don't understand the thought process of doing this. Like, if you take 10, like what are you getting out of 10 total downspouts?
It's not only on the street. Everywhere.
Mariano says he's heard other back lanes in his area have also been hit, and he believes the same person is responsible. He's reported his theft to police, and police confirmed to CTV News a report had been received, but provided few details, saying simply it will be investigated. Mariano hopes they'll catch whoever's doing this.
This is just insane. This is, they don't care.
Oh my God! It's just gotten crazy. I think there's an organized crime ring of criminals that are stealing downspouts, door knockers, door stoppers, lawn ornaments, and a variety of other things that aren't tied down, nailed down, or attached to your home. You know what I'd like to see? I issue a challenge to those criminals. You know what? You want to steal something that's quite valuable? I'll tell you what's valuable is a bundle of shingles. An entire bundle of shingles is going to set you back $75 for a bundle. So get a ladder, get up on the roof, get your little crowbar up there, and you know what? Do it this weekend because it's probably going to be nice and cool up there. Like, really? I'm trying to make light of something that's what are we doing? Where is this going? What is left to steal? If we're going to start stealing downspouts from people's houses, holy cow. It's not the weirdest thing that's ever been stolen. I'd actually say, this is insane. I asked AI, I said, so, like, is it crazy that people are stealing, like, eavesdrop? And AI's like, you know what? Napoleon's penis was stolen. Napoleon's junk in his autopsy, the guy, someone took it. Someone took his junk. And they dried it up, and I think they made it into potpourri. This is no joke. They stole his junk. Napoleon's hoo-ha was in the Museum of French Art in New York, changed hands several times until urologist John Latimer bought it in 1977 for $3,000. So while it was originally stolen, it is in legit hands, and someone paid $3,000 for a doink. What? That's a show unto its own. In June of 1998 in Liverpool, England, a group of thugs actually stole an entire street. You know how in Liverpool, they had made a street out of, what do you call these, like Barkman stones? They're these interlocking stones that you simply put down on the street and then you put sand on top of them. On the middle of the night, a group of thieves they backed up their trucks and took all the stones. They woke up the next day and there's just this river of sand because all the stones were gone. In June of 98, they said that the stones, they took so many, they could be valued at $65,000. In July of 1990, thieves stole 300 manhole covers in the city of Los Angeles, and they weighed 300 pounds each. They attempted to sell the manhole covers, again, for scrap at $75 each. They didn't get very far. How much will you give me for these? In 2008, an entire beach was taken from a resort in Jamaica. Thieves stole hundreds of tons of white sand from Coral Spring Beach. Development of the resort, which was under construction at the time, ground to a halt because giant holes appeared. And you'd think to yourself, is that even possible? It is. 500 truckloads to remove all the sand from this particular beach. 5 tons of Nutella were stolen in Germany in 2017. And in case you're wondering how much that translates into, it's worth $18,000. And California police, back in January of 2016, had 3 tanks of bull semen stolen. There's nothing like having your bull semen stolen. That's worth some cash. Estimated value, $50,000. What are you doing with the bull? I own a milkshake shop. You just mind your own business. Anyway, on that note, happy long weekend. We got to sign off. We have to say goodbye to our friends on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Have an amazing long weekend. Keyboard is coming up. PV Martin Zeller's coming up. And we're going to have some fun in hour 2. But you got to be over on Twitch to join us, okay? Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show is the place to be. You can also lurk in at TylerGlenShow.com. Have an amazing long weekend. No show on Monday. We're back on Tuesday, rested, relaxed, rejuvenated, and ready to tackle back to school, okay? Thank you, X. Have a great long weekend. Thank you, YouTube. Sayonara. Going over to Twitch now. And finally, Facebook.